We're back in Cuba, New Mexico.
We're back.
Everywhere you go, you got the eye on you.
That was a bow shot.
Right there.
It's a big bull.
We're back live and in person in Cuba, New Mexico. But this time, loaded up a Remington Ultimate muzzleloader, and my dad and a good friend of ours, Jerry, are actually following us in the truck behind us, and they got the tags. We got one more stop right here in Cuba. We're going to fill up with gas and head up the mountain to camp. And I just pray to God that we can smell the powder burn, and Dad and Jerry can crack them a good elk.
Everywhere you go, you got the eye on you.
I'm ready to kill an elk. We're going to the mountains.
I've been looking forward to this hunt, well, since last year when we were here. Last year I brought my dad up here to Badland Guide Service for his very first ever elk hunt. And we got really close, but just didn't close the deal. But I've got a feeling that this year on round 2, things are gonna be a little bit different.
Oh, they're already a little different. After only 2 years of putting in, Don won a unit-wide muzzleloader tag, which means not only can he hunt all the private ranches that Badland has access to, but he can hunt all the public land. So if he sees an elk way up on top of the mountain on that public ground, you better be ready to do some hiking.
Just pulled up here to kind of listen for, see what the game, what they're doing, so we get a game plan for in the morning. And well, didn't get out of the truck and bolt bugle. Oh, he's right there. He's right there.
He's 6'5".
Yeah. He looks look. See? I'm shaking like a leaf. It's cold, Jack. This is chilly, but I'm shaking because cheers.
Lord, you're gonna give your dad a heart attack putting him in front of a bull like that without even a gun in his hand.
I didn't expect to run into a 6x6 the first night we went scouting. But look, he's 68 years old, hunted all of his life, and the man still gets so excited just seeing a bull that he started shaking. It was freaking awesome, man, and I hope we're like that when we're 68, 70 years old.
I'm telling you, I bet he didn't get much sleep that night.
He was actually in the truck when I woke up the next morning. I took coffee out to him in the truck.
I'm gonna put a mic on. We're back. Let's go. First afternoon, we left bulls in here bugling, so Let's go see if we can find one to bugle some more. Did you already turn that on?
No. I just got it ready.
Good. Good job.
I didn't think you wanted me to waste the battery.
They last a pretty long time.
There you go. Wait a minute. Remind me to slap your mama when I get home for having you.
Didn't come from my loins, boy.
You didn't come from my lawn. You remember Jackie Gleason said,
Slap your mama.
I'm gonna slap your mama when I get home. You're crazy. You're both crazy.
Oh my gracious, can you say full circle? My dad taught me how to hunt, but he taught me how to have a good time doing it. And you know, killing's just a small part of it. It's all the other things that you'll remember the rest of your life, like the little moments and the laughs and the jokes and the stories that you've heard 1,000 times.
Yeah, you are just like your dad.
We're making a move. Because the bull that we're hearing is gotten a little closer, but we're racing the sunset, so we gotta get a little more aggressive. So we're going up the mountain to him.
That was a bow shot.
He was what, a 4x4?
4x5, something like that.
Big rack, small rack, shoot, don't shoot. When you can call a bull elk into point blank range screaming in your face, it's always a good time.
And we weren't the only ones that got really, really close that night. Our good buddy Jerry, that rode with us from Oklahoma, and another guy in Camp Ron, both lit the fuses on their Remingtons, so we had a little skin and shed reunion.
Did you shoot that thing with a howitzer? Jeez, please. Huh?
I shot him with one of those bullets you gave me.
one of those Remington bullets I gave him. That thing did a number. Good gravy.
He took about 10 steps,
Well, that's a long ways.
and he put his head down. He couldn't go anymore.
He
Fell
started
over.
leaking real
He
bad.
fell over dead.
Look at, he's got a bonus.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 7x6. That makes it a 13-pointer back home.
Now Ron already had his cleaned and in the kitchen ready for the freezer.
Well, even though we haven't killed one yet, we were smart enough to bring the Vac-Master here with us this year. And Ron is fixing to take his meat back to,
We're going all the way back to Pennsylvania, with some
Pennsylvania.
good elk meat from.
so we're gonna show him how to use
Badlands.
the Vac-Master. We're gonna run it up to about 55 seconds. That's gonna ensure that you're gonna have that meat years down the road.
There we go. Perfect seal. Ready to go.
Put your marker on there. Show off. 2017.
2017 Badlands, huh?
Show off.
So here's the drinker, right? Yes. Okay, and those elk are where?
Right here.
Okay, and the wind's gonna be blowing which way? So what I would do if I were you guys, I'd go all the way up here and I would walk down.
Allah, he says. Good thing you run this operation.
I don't know. Watch this. Watch this.
Allah.
See what I gotta put up with? You only get to do one hunt with him. I get to do about 6.
So it's gonna do it tonight. Well, that and the herd. Look, we're taking the herd. Every time I've gone hunting in this truck right here, I've killed an elk. That's the God's honest truth. Fancy pants.
I need a stirrup.
To mount this horse. We're gonna put some of this to work. Dad's lost something else over here.
Gloves.
You done lost it.
Wait a minute. No, I got it.
Like, where's my... Tell me you brought the gun.
You didn't bring the gun.
Me. He's like, where's my gloves? Where's your gun? Just kidding.
I had you for a second, didn't I? You're all mine. I don't care if you are ugly, you're still mine.
Oh, wow. You know what? You just thought you were going to kill an elk tonight. We're going to go over here and sing Kumbaya real loud.
The joys of having 2 boys to teach them how to hunt. You know, you share all that love with them, you take all that time with them, and then they grow up
And teach you how to hunt.
and give you a fit no matter what you do. And all you got to do is say, I love you, son, and he laughs at you. I mean, what's with that, you know? I mean,
I love you, Dad. Now, I mean, see, you can't believe nothing he says. Right down.
These temps are dropping and the elk are starting to bugle. And the bulls are up. So hopefully we pick the right spot. Because they got a lot of options. There they are. There they are, the cows. Don't move. See them when they open it down there. There's the bull. There's the bull. Big bull. You think? Move. He's going the other way. He's going away from him. He's going uphill. Walked out of my life. Hopefully we can get on him tomorrow.
Today is the last day of Dad's 2017 muzzleloader elk hunt. We like to refer to it as the first day of a one-day hunt. We're convoying back in here, try to get back on that same big bull that we saw last night. We're getting in here kind of early. We're gonna hang out and find out, hopefully.
It's really, really difficult to convey here on TV exactly how steep it was and how far back in there we were having to go every day to get to where these bulls were. But that may just seem like a part of elk hunting for us younger guys. But imagine being almost 70 years old and doing it. And Dad toughed it out every single day.
Man, I hope y'all in the right spot, because I don't know how he's gonna handle getting that close again without squeezing the trigger.
Well, we got in the right spot. Now we just need the right bull to step out and let Dad do the squeezing, I guess.
Come on, please. Wait down there on the broadside.
He was a giant.
We checked out the gun earlier today. The gun's on. I'm off. Obviously. Unless he's laying over there. We gotta go over there and make sure, check for blood. And if it's no blood, then it was a clean miss. I'm sorry, son.
I'm sorry for you. I've never had a chance at an elk that big. That's a monster. That's the one we've been struggling with for 2 days, and he couldn't pull him out of there. And he came out.
He stood there. He stood there and watched. He looked. He couldn't see anything. He started to go.
He saw the decoy too. Sure.
But let's get over there.
Let's go.
I guess the only thing I can say after that is you better start saving up your gas money now for next year.
There'll be a next time for sure. And, you know, as much as I really wished and hoped and wanted to walk over there and find that bull laying dead behind those bushes, it just wasn't meant to be. That just wasn't the case. And not to get too sentimental, but I really honestly don't think there's ever been another time in my life where I was more disappointed for someone else like I was for my dad that day. And you know, the irony here is Dad handled it like it was just another fact of life. And though it had nothing to do with hunting, when I left there, I thought to myself, you know, there's another lesson to learn from Dad.
Keep up with IOTV on social media for all their latest news, tips, and giveaways.
I've been looking forward to this hunt for an entire year. Ready?
Which means not only can they hunt all the private ground, but he has access to all the public. He also has access to all the public ground. Did I say it again? Son of a...
Not looking public. But most impressively, my dad was able to deliver. Ready?
To book your hunt with Badland Guide Service, call Eddie Pacheco or visit badlandguideservicenm.com.